information for readers. This concerns the rendering of the original printed book, entitled Tourist Guide with Accessibility Information in Audio and Subtitling. Any images, figures, tables, etc. included in the printed version, in the present form, are rendered in sign language and subtitles through their alternative descriptions created for the visually impaired. Where references are made here and to page numbers, for instance see page 16, these refer to the pagination of the original form. In the present format, in addition to the texts, additional information regarding the structure and formatting of the original book is attributed, for instance the start and end of each section, table, etc. is marked. Herein, any complex web addresses, such as links to web pages, downloadable files, etc., are included in the subtitles, but for practical reasons are not rendered orally. Here, when presenting the points of interest, reference is made to the number record of each point in the fully accessible web portal of the For All project. For example, if after the title of a point of interest you hear record and a number, for instance, record 87, which in the portal corresponds to the village of Asprangelo, you can type in your browser the address portal.forall-project.l/record/87, and be transferred to the page where the detailed presentation of the point of interest is made, with a map, photos, accessibility reports, contact information, related entries, etc. The audio rendering of the texts included here was created with the English version of the RoboBraille service, using software licensed from Innoetics Limited, and is strictly for personal, non-commercial use. Finally, please note that you may not distribute the files in this release to anyone or use them for commercial purposes. For any comments and observations regarding this form, you can contact the Greek National Confederation of People with Disabilities at esa@otenet.gr or at 210 99 49 837. Thank you and happy reading.
Cover page. Project, Accessible Tourism for All. Visual, composition with photos from Burrate Castle and Northern Pindos Park. Document, Tourist Guide with Accessibility Information, 2022 edition. Visit Northern Pindos, Greece, and Burrate, Albania. Grand Holiday Experiences for All. Published by the For All project. Project co-funded by the European Union and national funds of the countries participating in the Inter-IPA Cross-Border Cooperation Programme Greece-Albania 2014-2020. Inner page. Publisher, National Confederation of Disabled People, NCDP. Address, 236L. Vnislou Str. 16341 Iliopoli, Athens, Greece. Phone, +30 210 99 49 837, email, esa@otenet.gr, website, www.sme.gr. Athens, 2022. Republishing part or all the guide is prohibited without the written permission of the publisher. Contributing partner, Urban Research Institute, URI. Address, Ambukshi Str. BLD. 14, Ent. 11, Ep. 56, Tirana, Albania. Phone, +355 42 256 840, email, info@urid.org.al, website, www.urid.org.al. Press editing. Ropraxis Single Member Private Company, Contractor. Address, 4 Vegas Str. 17673 Kalagia, Athens, Greece. Phone, +30 210 82 10 895, email, info@euro-praxis.com, website, www.euro-praxis.com. We would like to hear your comments. Please feel free to contact us. Phone, +30 210 9949 837. Email, esa@otenet.gr. Like us on Facebook. www.facebook.com/accessibilitourism for all. We need your help to improve and update the contents of this guide, and we invite you to inform us of any changes by notifying us by email at the following address: accessible.tourism.forall@gmail.com. Logo: Inter-IPA, the second cross-border cooperation program, Greece-Albania 2014-2020, Act for All. This edition was created by the National Confederation of Disabled People, Greece, with the contribution of the Urban Research Institute, Albania, in the framework of the project Accessible Tourism, which is implemented in the context of the Inter-IPA Cross-Border Cooperation Program Greece-Albania 2014-2020 and is co-funded by the European Union and national funds of the participating countries. Priority Access 2. Boosting the local economy. Specific Objective 2.1 Preserve cultural and natural resources as a prerequisite for tourism development of the cross-border area. Project Acronym: For All. Subsidy Contract No. 221110208208. Let Beneficiary: Urban Research Institute, URI. Contact Info: Email: zvokopola@urid.org.al. Website: www.forall-project. Note: this publication has been produced with the financial assistance of the European Union. The contents of the publication are the sole responsibility of NCDP and URI and can in no way be taken to reflect the views of the European Union, the participating countries and the managing authority. Introduction. Tourist Guide, version 1.0, 2022. This tourist guide is addressed to persons with reduced mobility, such as senior people, people with disabilities and their families, and invites you to visit the areas of Burate in Albania and of the National Park of Pindos in northern Greece to experience their unique traditions, customs and nature. This guide is aimed to be a handy tool for visitors with accessibility needs, as well as for locals living in these regions. The contents of the guide are presented based on the suitability of a number of proposed destinations for different disability types and accessibility needs, including for people with physical disabilities and wheelchair users, for blind and visually impaired individuals, for deaf and hard of hearing people, for the elderly and the mobility challenged people at large. This booklet version presents a number of proposed destinations and pathways with brief information and references to their accessibility to people with disabilities. For an interactive version of this guide, with more detailed information, photos and interactive maps, which are not included here in this short version, please visit our fully accessible online version of the guide at https://portal4all.project. Contents. Burate. Page 1. Introduction. Page 4. The Old Castle. Page 7. Museums and attractions. Page 8. Monuments. Page 9. Religious sites. Page 10. Moving around. Page 11. Other. Pindos. Page 12. Introduction. Page 14. Villages and settlements. Page 18. Museums and libraries. Page 19. Attractions. Page 20. Religious sites. Page 21. Old bridges. Page 22. Other. Available languages and formats. The guide is currently available in print in 3 languages, EM, GR and AL, and it is offered for free, while stocks last, by NCDP, URI and the rest of the project partners. The guide is also offered by NCDP for free, while stocks last, in Braille print. The guide has also been transcribed in the following alternative digital formats for readers with disabilities. Accessible Adobe PDF file. Accessible MS Word file. Equivalent plain text format. Equivalent large print format, PDF, for low vision readers. Equivalent audio format, MP3, with synthetic voice via text-to-speech technology. Equivalent video format, MP4, with sign language. Equivalent Braille print ready format, PEF, for direct printing with an embosser. Download the version that best suits your needs. https://fvg1could. Information.
The accessibility information provided in this guide was collected, whenever possible, by means of on-site inspections by trained personnel, in collaboration with representatives from the local authorities and disability organizations. These autopsies did not aim at certifying the conformance of the inspected infrastructures to existing accessibility standards and/or national specifications. Having in mind the diversity of needs of people with different types of disabilities, the goal was to record in detail the access conditions and collect specific measurements, in order to provide the readers with the necessary information that will allow them to assess themselves whether a destination is suitable or not for their own needs and preferences. No part of this guide may be reproduced without written permission from the publisher. This guide was created by the Project Accessible Tourism, for All, in the framework of the Inter-IPA Cross-Border Cooperation Programme Greece-Albania 2014-2020, Priority Access to Boosting the Local Economy, Specific Objective 2.1 Preserve Cultural and Natural Resources as a Prerequisite for Tourism Development of the Cross-Border Area. What are the QR codes in the guide about? As you can see, the guide makes extensive use of quick response codes, QRS, which act as barcodes that can be scanned with your device's camera for quick access to web addresses without having to type or remember each web address. So, for example, scanning the QR code next to the description of a point of interest, and if your device has internet access, for instance, is connected to Wi-Fi or mobile internet data are enabled, it will automatically open a page at Portal for All project, with additional information, such as location on the map, additional photos, detailed accessibility reviews, completed inspection sheets, etc. Our suggestion for easy use of the guide. For easy and practical use of the guide, it is recommended that you have the guide in printed form with you so that you can scan the codes with your device whenever you need, for instance, on the street, at the bus, etc., or you open the file, PDF or Word, directly on your device and use the QR codes as hyperlinks, that is, without having to scan them, for instance, by simply clicking on the QR images in PDF, or with CTRL plus click on the QR images in Word. How to scan QR codes. For iPhone, open the integrated camera application and then turn the camera at the QR code, as if you wanted to take a photo of it. At the top of the screen there will be a notification that will show you the source of the page, and if you select it, you will be automatically redirected to the page in question. For Android, open the integrated camera application, in which you must have enabled the Bixby Vision, and then focus on the QR code, as if you wanted to take a photo of it. As soon as the camera sees the code, the relevant page will automatically open. In addition, in the Google Play Store, Android, and in the App Store, iPhone, you may find many dedicated QR reader applications. Tips: make sure the code is adequately lit. If necessary, turn on your flashlight. When scanning, hold the phone firmly and find the correct distance so that the camera can focus correctly on the code. Make sure the entire code is displayed within the camera's detection area. Explanation of terms used in the guide. Accessible WC. Specially designed WC intended to accommodate the needs of people with disabilities, especially of wheelchair users. Accessible room. Specially designed room intended to accommodate the needs of persons with disabilities and especially of wheelchair users. Parking spaces reserved for people with disabilities. Special spaces marked with appropriate markings and intended exclusively for the use of vehicles of persons with disabilities. Accessible area. Space that is accessible to wheelchair users. Where there are special provisions for people with visual or hearing problems, this is stated explicitly. Accessible elevator. As accessible lifts, we refer to lifts that were found to have satisfactory door opening, automatic and more than 85 cm, satisfactory free space both in front and inside of the lift, control panel at a suitable height for wheelchair users, and additional features for visually and hearing impaired users, embossed buttons, visual and/or sound announcement of floors, etc. Accessible swim area. When it is stated that swim area, for instance by a river, is accessible, it is understood that there is wheelchair access to the surrounding areas. It is not understood that there is a specific provision, for instance, an automated system or special ramps, for wheelchair users to enter the water unless this is explicitly indicated. Disclaimer. NCDP and URI shall not be liable for any incorrect or outdated information. Notwithstanding the effort made by the For All partners to provide accurate information and updates on the accessibility features of the resources contained in this guide, until the date of printing, NCDP and URI shall be not responsible or held accountable for any omissions or inaccuracies that may exist. As at the issuance of this guide to this day, certain providers may have modified the venues and services offered as regards their accessibility to disabled visitors, and their opening hours and price policies may also be modified. NCDP and URI shall not be liable for information provided by the providers themselves. NCDP and URI shall not be liable for data and information provided by the For All partners responsible for the inspections in Greece and Albania. We advise you to contact directly any provider of interest before scheduling your visit in order to verify any information important to you. If some of the information contained in this guide needs to be updated, please contact NCDP directly. Failure to display a resource in this guide, for instance because we were restricted to perform and/or complete a planned inspection due to COVID-19, does not infer that such a resource is inaccessible or unfriendly for disabled visitors. This document includes various web addresses of third parties. NCDP and URI cannot inspect or be held liable for their content nor can guarantee or promise anything in relation to them. Any connection to third-party websites shall be at your sole risk. NCDP and URI is not involved and bears no responsibility in relation to the services provided at the points of interest and by the service providers included in this guide. NCDP and URI is not and shall not be involved in any transaction between you and service providers included in this guide. City of 8,000 Windows, Birat. Section. Introduction. A few words about Birat. Birat, the seat of Birat County and Birat Municipality today, is one of the oldest and most enchanting destinations in Albania. First emerging as a fortress settlement built around the main coast in the 4th century BC, it has been continually inhabited ever since. Nestled on the banks of the Esme River, its town castle, pretty patchwork of window frames and winding cobblestone streets helped it land a spot on the list of UNESCO World Heritage Sites in 2008. From a high viewpoint looking down, it's easy to see how Birat got its nickname. The medieval old town of Birat is built into the hillside, with a collage of window frames all looking out toward the river and Byzantine fortifications. It is located in the heart of the Birati region, which is known for marble mining, olive groves and producing the famous Albanian alcohol raki. It also used to be an important European hub, since one of the original trade routes was only about 30 km away. The surrounding area has spectacular natural attractions including deep canyons and gem-toned waterfalls. Birat is easily accessible from Greece. It takes around 3.5 HRS by car, if you start from Ioannina, and 5.5 HRS from Thessaloniki. Alternatively, you may take the bus from Ioannina that terminates in Birat or fly to Tirana and take the relevant local bus that departs every 30 minutes from the main bus terminal, 223 HRS, about 400 leg, that is, €3.50. There are also less frequent buses from Saranda and Gjirokasta. Map showing the location of Birat in South Albania. At a glance. Population, around 36.500 inhabitants. Official language, Albanian. Time zone, Central European Standard Time, Central European Summer Time. Emergency no. Police, 129. Ambulance service no. 127. Website of the municipality, Bashkiarat. Climate, Mediterranean. Hot and dry in summer, 28.2 degrees Celsius in average in July. Mild and wet in the winter, 7.2 degrees Celsius in average in January. End of page 1. Places to visit. Map of Birat with numbered points of interest. 1. Castle's main gate. 2. Armory. 3. Acropolis. 4. Water system. 5. Water passageway. 6. Castle's southern tower. 7. St. Sophia Church. 8. St. Nicholas Church. 9. St. Mary Valahana Church. 10. St. Constantine and Helen Church. 11. Holy Trinity Church. 12. Monastery of St. George. 13. St. Demetrius Church. 14. St. Evangelist Church. 15. St. Theodore Church. 16. St. Michael Church. 17. St. Lydia Church. 18. White Mosque. 19. Red Mosque. 20. Bachelor Mosque. 21. Harem. 22. King's Mosque. 23. Helveti Tect. 24. Dervish Chambers. 25. Leaden Mosque. 26. Gate of the Pasha's Palace. 27. Ethnographic Museum. 28. National Iconographic Museum Onifred. 29. Ruins of Gorica Castle. 30. Gorica Bridge. 31. St. Spitton Church. 32. St. Thomas Church. 33. St. Demetrius Cathedral. 34. Post Office. 35. Bus Station. 36. Health Center. 37. Exchange Point. 38. Tourist Information Office. 39. Central Park. 40. Cultural Center and Edward Lee Art Gallery. 41. Public Library. 42. Town Hall. End of page 2. Quarters of Beirut. Modern City, East. The modern part of the city of Beirut, which is mostly residential, expands towards the west and the east of the old city center. The main attractions of Beirut are mostly concentrated within the range of the old part of the city, see map on the left, which today consists of 3 quarters divided by the Esm River, Gorica, Little Mountain in Old Church Slavonic, Mangalm and Klahar, the castle. Mangalm Quarter. The Mangalm Quarter, number 255, lies north of the Esm River and to the south of Klahar. Mangalm, which historically is Islamic and was known as the Ottoman Quarter, with 3 grand mosques, the Sultan's Mosque, the Lead Mosque and the Bachelor's Mosque. Mangalm Quarter consists of narrow streets of old white stone houses with terracotta tiles, wooden doors and hanging flowers. Beirut owns to this quarter its fame as the city of 1,000 windows, as most of the houses have multiple large symmetrical windows, all lined up along the side of a rocky hill. Gorica Quarter. Gorica Quarter, number 257, is the part of Beirut that lies on the left bank of the River Esm. The area decorated with cobbled paved streets, stone houses and small Orthodox churches. From that side of the river you have magnificent views looking back over the Mangalm Quarter. Following the Ottoman conquest of the Gorica Quarter became the Christian Quarter with 2 churches, St. Spiridon's, Kirche Ishen Spiritnit, and Church of St. Thomas, Kirche Ishen Tomat. You can cross over the old bridge Gorica and return to the center of Beirut through the new bridge. Klahar Quarter. Klahar, number 256, is the residential quarter within the old Byzantine citadel, a fortress overlooking the town. It is built on a rocky hill, at an elevation of 214 m, on the left bank of the River Esm and is mainly accessible from the south. It dates from the 13th century and contains many Byzantine churches and Ottoman mosques. There are currently 120 private houses in the castle, with about 500 people who mostly run souvenir shops, restaurants, lodgings and stock farming. The view from here is one of the city's highlights. The best place to admire Beirut's scenery, including Mangalm and Gorica quarters. End of page 3. Section. The Old Castle. The Beirut Castle, Kala Quarter. Map of the castle area with numbered points of interest. A. Barbican. B. Main Gate, Ticket Office. C. Acropolis, Inner Castle. D. Southern Tower. E. Defensive Wall. 1. Armory. 2.
St.
Theodore Church. 3.
St.
Sophia Church. 4. National Iconographic Museum Onifred. 5.
St. Constantine and St.
Helen Church. 6.
St.
Mary Valahana Church. 7.
St.
Nicholas Church. 8.
St.
Evangelist Church. 9. White Mosque. 10. Holy Trinity Church. 11. Great Water System. 12. Red Mosque. 13.
St.
Demetrius Church. 14.
St.
George Monastery. 15.
St.
Michael Church. Acropolis. Point C on the map number 258. Berate Castle is more like a village within the walls of a castle. Encircled by stone walls, with a total of 24 watchtowers, the interior of the castle is a residential area and is still inhabited today. In the 15th century, there were 35 churches within the walls of the castle, although only 10 survive. The castle area was first fortified by the Illyrian Partheni tribe in the 4th century BC. They also fortified the hill opposite in present-day Gorica in order to be able to control the whole valley. The fortress fell to the Romans in 200 BC, who razed the fortress and killed the male population. They rebuilt the fortress a few centuries later to protect the Balkans from the barbarians' invasions. The castle was enlarged over time, under Byzantine conquerors, in the 5th, 6th and 13th centuries. The castle is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is worth walking around the walls of the castle in order to appreciate its size and the views over the city and the valley. Accessibility improvement works have recently taken place at the Castle of Berate to improve the conditions of access for disabled people in the framework of the For All project with funding received by the Inter-IPA Cross-Border Cooperation Programme Greece-Albania 2014-2020. New parking spaces dedicated to vehicles of disabled people have been created. Easier access itineraries for wheelchair users and persons with reduced mobility have been identified and special signal has been installed. A new ramp has been created to offer wheelchair access to the southern tower, where one can find a unique panoramic viewpoint of the city. A new, removable, platform for hosting festivals and other events in the area just after the main gate, which can be easily accessed by wheelchair users. End of page 4. Northern Barbican Pointer on the map number 146. The northern bastion serves also as the northern point view of the citadel. Main gate, main tower. Point B on the map number 141. The main tower is a 13th century phase and the main tower of the upper city. The castle's ticket office, number 254, is also located here, on the Square Soleil Banda. Southern tower. Point D on the map number 17. Inside the castle area, at the southeast end, right after the Tealua Cafe, there is viewpoint with panoramic view over the city of Berate, the river, etc. A new ramp has been created recently offering access to the tower's viewpoint for wheelchair users. Armory. Point 1 on the map number 260. This is the main fortification of the castle. Only a few steps above the Holy Trinity Church, the main fortress is a gathering place for all. People may have a picnic, festival take place, etc. It's a wonderful place to come and look down at all the happenings within the castle walls. In the framework of For All project, a new removable platform for hosting festivals, concerts, theatre plays and other events in this area was purchased, as this area is just after the main gate and can be easily accessed by wheelchair users and persons with reduced mobility at large. St. Theodore Church. Point 2 on the map number 52. Situated upon across the main gate of the castle on the right direction. St. Sophia Church. Point 3 on the map number 152. The church is a 19th century single nave typology situated in the central part of the castle quarter. National Iconographic Museum Onifric Cathedral Adornment of St. Mary. Point 4 on the map number 71. Situated upon across the main gate of the castle on the right direction. End of page 5. St. Constantine and St. Helen Church. Point 5 on the map number 48, situated on the northern side of the square Kastaniyamad in Berate Castle. St. Mary Valahana Church. Point 6 on the map number 41.
The older late Byzantine church preserved in Burait Castle Quarter. St. Nicholas Church. 7 on the map number 47, situated close to Vlahana Church on the western part of the castle. St. Evangelist Church. 8 on the map number 56, situated on the east part of the castle, not too far from the east gate. White Mosque. 9 on the map number 73. The White Mosque is situated inside the Acropolis walls, on the Eni side. Holy Trinity Church. 10 on the map number 43, a medieval Byzantine church situated on the SW side of the castle. Great Water Cistern. 11 on the map number 72, the late Byzantine water cistern situated inside the Acropolis walls. Red Mosque. 12 on the map number 118. The Red Mosque is situated outside Acropolis walls, on the east side. St. Demetrius Church. 13 on the map number 69. The small church of St. Demetrius is situated on the east side of the castle. End of page 6. St. George Church. 14 on the map number 67. The transformed church is situated on the southern part of the castle. St. Michael Church. 15 on the map number 44, situated on the southern rocky slope of the castle and reachable from the pedestrian route which starts from Messam River. Garrison, number 149, ruins of the old garrison. Wall Gallery, number 150. The ruin of Wall Gallery once connected the citadel with the river Essen bank. South Gate, number 140, a Byzantine phase construction from the 13th century. Westgate, number 138, a medieval construction close to the Byzantine Tower. Eastgate, number 137. Visitors of the castle may use the path, very steep, starting from Mihail Komina Street, which leads to this gate through the forest as a shortcut to the castle, instead of using the main gate. Statue of Onefre, number 148. The Onefre's bronze statue was made in 1983 by Imrada. Tombstone, number 129, as arriving to the castle quarter by bus. Section: Museums and Attractions. Museums and Libraries. Ethnographic Museum. 27 on the map number 144, is adapted an Ottoman house from the 18th to 19th century. Cultural Center and Edward Lear Art Gallery. 40 on the map number 145. The gallery preserves the contemporary painting from local artists. On the map number 124, the library is situated in the city center, close to the Boulevard Republika. End of page 7. Attractions. Helveti Tekke. 23 on the map number 151. The Tekke of Dervishes Helvetic order in Burait goes back in 18th century. Old Gorica Bridge. 30 on the map number 20. The stone arch bridge from 18th century. New Hanging Bridge, number 18. Viewpoint to Mangum Quarter. Armored Doors, number 155. By Stiliano Bandila Street. Harem. 21 on the map number 244. One of the 4 big houses which constituted the palace of the Pasha. Dervish Chambers. 24 on the map number 246, Regional Directorate of National Culture. Gate of the Pasha's Palace. 26 on the map number 245. You can get into the palace through the old gate, which is well preserved and deserves our special attention of tourists. Ruins of Gorica Castle. 29 on the map number 247. The old ruins are just a short hike up a shaggy forested mountainside and stand directly over the Gorica Quarter. Section: Monuments. Baba Ali's tomb, number 40. The shrine of Baba Ali from the Muslim sect in Burait. Martyrs Cemetery, number 39. The cemetery of the partisans from the WW2. Bogova Water Supply Fountain, number 31. Built in 1989 due to the inauguration of Burait Aqueduct from the springs of Bogova. Monument of the Martyrs of the Nation 1936, number 30. Monument to Margarita Tutilani, number 19. Monument of the Liberation of Burait, number 26. S. Garden Monument, number 128. End of page 8.
Section: Religious Sites. Bachelor Mosque. Point 20 on the map number 119. The mosque is situated on the lower part of Mangalam Quarter. King Mosque, Sultan Bayezid. Point 22 on the map number 121. The King Mosque is situated inside the medieval center complex. Leaden Mosque. Point 25 on the map number 122. The Lead Mosque is situated close to the main square of Burait. St. Spitton Church. Point 31 on the map number 126. It is a basilica church in Gorica Quarter. St. Thomas Church. Point 32 on the map number 127. It is a simple nave chapel in Gorica Quarter. Clock Mosque, Hisn Pasha number 120. The Sahat Kula Mosque is situated in the Red Salipius Quarter. St. Demetrius Cathedral. Point 33 on the map number 123. The New Orthodox Cathedral of St. Demetrius in city centre area. St. Lydia Church. Point 17 on the map number 243. Monument of cultural heritage in the neighbourhood of Shendal. End of page 9. Section: Moving around the city. Streets, in alphabetic order. Andhra Batavangsia Street number 204, area, Mangalam, length, 110 m, 2 min, elevation, 11 m. Pedestrian Street in buffer zone, close to Ethnographic Museum. Andhra Devrosia Street number 163, area, Mangalam, length, 110 m, 1 min, elevation, 6 m. Connecting the houses in the western side of Mangalam Quarter, leading to St. Michael's Church. Churches Street, Kishas number 156, area, Gorica, length, 73 m, 2 min, elevation, 11 m. After leaving the Creastok to Tilani Street to the St. Spitton Church direction. Dimitar Kalyana Alley number 219, area, Castle, length, 40 m, 1 min, elevation, 2 m. The street connecting with the Church of St. Demetrius. Dr. Lucas Street number 209, area, Mangalam, length, 120 m, 2 min, elevation, 8 m. Pedestrian Street in buffer zone, cutting Mihail Komano Street. Arkigizhika Street number 198, area, city centre, length, 300 m, 4 min, elevation, 10 m. Connecting the Let Mosque with the main road Antipathria. Gojan Musaka Street number 214, area, Castle, length, 450 m, 6 min, elevation, 15 m. The street connecting the main gate with the southern panoramic viewpoint. Hebranch Street number 215, area, city centre, length, 120 m, 2 min, elevation, 3 m. Connecting the streets Arkigizhika and Redizaloshinja. Holy Trinity Street, Shentriyaha number 177, area, Castle, length, 300 m, 4 min, elevation, 5 m. The street that follows the western wall fortification until the Church of Holy Trinity. Jenny Kester Street number 157, area, Gorica, length, 110 m, 2 min, elevation, 9 m. From the House Museum Kukolet to the St. Spitton Church. Kelmaiskuri Street number 164, area, Mangalam, length, 160 m, 2 min, elevation, 1 m. Starts from the eastern side of Mangalam Quarter, near the State Bank. Kastanding Lekka Street number 210, area, Mangalam, length, 83 m, 2 min, elevation, 16 m. Pedestrian Street in buffer zone, connect Mihail Komano Street. Kastanding Veghyali number 217, area, Castle, length, 90 m, 1 min, elevation, 4 m. The street connecting with the Church of Lahana. Kestik Stefa Street number 261, area, Mangalam, length, 160 m, 3 min, elevation, 14 m. Entering from Antipathria Street to Hotel Borklet. Creastok to Tilani Street number 172, area, Gorica, length, 500 m, 6 min, elevation, 3 m. The main road to Gorica River's side. Christina Marina Street number 159, area, Gorica, length, 81 m, 2 min, elevation, 18 m. Leading to Nicola Bura Street. Kurt Pasha Street number 203, area, city centre, length, 120 m, 2 min, elevation, 10 m. Is situated on the SE part of the medieval complex. Laumagxomani Street number 165, area, Mangalum, length, 250 m, 3 min, elevation, 5 m. Starts from the Big Rat Hotel until meet end at Russia Street. Lazartavanksya Street number 162, area, Gorica, length, 160 m, 4 min, elevation, 29 m. The most upper street of Gorica Quarter. Mbrica Alley number 178, area, Castle, length, 400 m, 7 min, elevation, 32 m. The central street of Castle Quarter. Mihail Komano Street number 175, area, Mangalum, length, 900 m, 12 min, elevation, 120 m. The main pedestrian road toward the castle of Burat. Jeshdasinani Street number 200, area, city centre, length, 150 m, 2 min, elevation, 13 m. Connecting the streets Redas Aloshinja and Petritalo. Nicola Bura Street number 153, area, Gorica, length, 500 m, 8 min, elevation, 19 m. After crossing the pedestrian bridge close to St. Thomas Church. Promenade number 195, area, city centre, length, 750 m, 9 min, elevation, 2 m. The River Road arrive until the lower part of the Old Town. Pinajodaxhimahale Alley number 176, area, Castle, length, 67 m, 1 min, elevation, 3 m. Street at the western part of the Castle Quarter. Petritalo Street number 202, area, city centre, length, 150 m, 3 min, elevation, 20 m. Connecting the street Redas Aloshinja with the street Antipati. Republic Avenue number 187, area, city centre, length, 750 m, 9 min, elevation, 1 m. The main pedestrian avenue in the city. Sandalsir Street number 192, area, city centre, length, 180 m, 2 min, elevation, 1 m. The road connects the Boulevard Republika with the River Road. Shenmihili Street number 167, area, Mangalum, length, 210 m, 6 min, elevation, 52 m. It is half pavement street inside the quarter and half toward the St. Michael Church. Shkembi Street number 174, area, Western City, length, 1,300 m, 21 min, elevation, 122 m. The western side road to the castle. St. Sophia Alley, Shen Sophia number 218, area, Castle, length, 100 m, 1 min, elevation, 6 m. The street connecting with the Church of St. Sophia. Stavronneka Street number 208, area, Western City, length, 500 m, 6 min, elevation, 4 m. Part of the River Ring Road toward the new bridge. Stiliano Bandila Street number 155, area, Gorica, length, 220 m, 4 min, elevation, 24 m. After crossing the Gorica Bridge from XHIOMITIKU Square. End of page 10. Toma SHQIONA Street number 221, area, Castle, length, 30 m, 1 min, elevation, 0 m. The street connecting the main gate with the Church of St. Thedor. Toli Bojaxhiev Street number 205, area, Mangalm, length 140 m, 3 min, elevation 17 m. Situated to the east part of Mangalm Quarter. Rewis Aloshanjah Street number 199, area, city centre, length 140 m, 2 min, elevation 12 m. Is situated in the buffer zone of Historic Centre. Zoitella Street number 171, area, Mangalm, length 44 m, 1 min, elevation 5 m. Connecting the homemade food lily with the lower part of Quarter. Squares and parks. Former School Square, Sheshi Shkolles number 179, area, Castle. The square on right side upon and the main gate of the castle. Constantine the Great Square, Sheshi Kostanaya number 180, area, Castle. The square close to the western gate of the castle. Holy Trinity Square, Sheshi Prenshen Triadhes number 181, area, Castle. The square on the west part of Holy Trinity Church. Salabanda Square number 183, area, Castle. The fortified courtyard upon the cross main gate. Sarayate Square, Acropoli number 184, area, Castle. The square inside the Acropolis walls. St. George Square, Shengedrugja number 186, area, Castle. The square on the northern part of the St. George Church. Vitoroy Pazanova Square number 220, area, Castle. The square links the Valahana and St. Nicholas churches. Lilo Xhiomitiku Square number 211, area, Gorica. Pedestrian Square on the south part of Gorica Bridge. Kumsala Square number 173, area, Gorica. The square to Partisans Monument. Tedrmusaka Square number 197, area, city centre. The main square in Burat. It links the two parts of the boulevard. Park number 216, area, city centre. The main park of the town by Esm River. Library Garden number 191, area, city centre. The park close to the Boulevard Republika. Park of the Martyrs of the Nation number 188, area, Western City. The Park of Mredzalipias Quarter. Section, Other. Tourist Information Office 38 number 252. The Tourist Information Office of Burat is located on Tedrmusaka Square at the end of Boulevard Republika. It has been recently renovated in the framework of the For All project with funds by the Inter-IPA Cross-Border Cooperation Program Greece-Albania 2014-2020. It is now easily accessible to wheelchair users through its new ramp. Visitors are offered here various information materials, some of which are available in alternative formats, including the For All Tourist Guide in Braille print, etc. There are also some exhibits for the visitors, but none of these is tactile for the blind. Please keep in mind that the staff has not received yet any special training for serving persons with disabilities. Post Office Point 34 on the map number 248. Bus Station Point 35 on the map number 249. Health Center Point 36 on the map number 250. Exchange Point 37 on the map number 251. Town Hall Point 42 on the map number 253. End of page 11. National Park of Northern Pindos. Section, Introduction. A few words about the National Park. The Northern Pindos National Park, established in 2005, is located in northwestern Greece, within the limits of Ioannina and Grivna prefectures. It is the largest terrestrial national park of Greece, with an area of near 2,000,000 acres, which covers the entire region of Zagori, parts of Onitsa and Metsovo, and the western part of Grivna prefecture. The management agency of Northern Pindos National Park, Pindos National Park GR, a public body under the supervision of the Hellenic Ministry for the Environment and Energy, is responsible for the management of the park. The ecological value of the park, which has been recognized at national, European and international level, results from the fact that it includes in its territory two pre-existing national parks, the Vicusaras and the Pindos, Valladolid National Parks, and 11 areas of the European Network of Protected Areas Natura 2000. It also includes one area which is classified as a biogenetic reserve, 11 wildlife refuges, and finally an important part of the Vicusaras GPEC, which is part of the European and Global Parks network. The national park's vast area defines a place of great ecological interest, of particular cultural importance and of high aesthetics. The high peaks of the mountains of northern Pindos, such as Smolaikas, the second highest mountain in Greece, 2.637 m, Timfa, 2.497 m, Vasilitsa, 2.249 m, form an intense and diverse relief. The impressive gorges of Vicus and Eras compose breathtaking landscapes. Streams and rivers, such as Voidamatis, Eos, Venetigas, create an impressive hydrographic network. Mountain lakes of Timfa, Smolaika and Flekias, known as Dragon Lakes, mark the southernmost mountain lakes of Europe, remnants from the Ice Age. Forest ecosystems, some of the greatest of the country and a large number of rare and endemic species of plants and animals, define a space of high biodiversity value. Ancient sites and monuments, stone bridges and buildings, features of traditional architecture, complete the unique scenery of the Northern Pindos National Park. Map with the location of the national park in Paris. End of page 12. Further to the joint ministerial decision/decree 23069, Government Gazette 639D/June 14, 2005, 2 protection zones have been demarcated within the park range and a peripheral regulatory zone, with the aim of ensuring the sustainability of the area's natural resources. In the ecosystems of northern Pindos, a wonderful relationship of balanced symbiosis between nature and man is maintained for centuries. In total, the North Pindos National Park area includes 68 settlements, while another 14 settlements are located on its borders. These can be divided in 6 distinct anthropogeographic units without clear administrative boundaries, yet with strong social ties and a common historical course. In the regional unit of Ioannina, these are Zagari, with 12 settlements located within the national park and 3 on its borders, most of which are of special architectural interest and protected as traditional. Onitsa, with 12 settlements located within the national park and 3 on its borders. And Metsovo, with Mila being within the national park and Krisavitsa on its borders. The regional unit of Gridna includes the Vlachokforia, built on the gentle slopes of the mounds of Smolaikas, Vasilitsa and Lybkos, Samarina, Smixi, Privolid, Avdela and Krania. The villages of Kepazora, with 14 of them located east, are inside the national park, east of the mountainous Vlachkohoria, in the watershed of the Aliekmonas River, and 5 off Timonoprax borders. And the villages of Sarakitsani, an ancient Greek race originating from Pindos who lived as nomadic herders, in the mountains in the summer and in the winter scattered throughout the mainland. The particular morphology of the land, the climate with frequent rains and snowfalls, as well as the many rushing streams and rivers, force the construction of a multitude of stone arch bridges, which are today protected as traditional and attract many visitors from around the world. Also, numerous monasteries and religious monuments are scattered in the area of northern Pindos and are located mainly in places outside the settlements and mostly with excellent views. Map of the National Park, showing the park area, Nature Protection Area, Zone 1, Habitat and Species Conservation Area, Zone 2, Surrounding Zone, Settlements, Mound Peaks, Hydrographic Network and Lakes. End of page 13. Section: Villages and Settlements. Suggested routes. In this section, based on the existing road infrastructure across the North Pindos National Park area, 4 individual routes are suggested in order to visit most of the key villages and settlements. Map of the park area marking the 3 different starting points of the proposed routes. Starting point 1. Aspraggello Information Center of North Pindos National Park, CP22. Starting point 2. Maranhão Information Center of North Pindos National Park, CP22. Starting point 3. Metsavo Information Center of North Pindos National Park, CP22. Route A, 55 kilometers. Starting point 1, alternative starting point, Omnitsa, and then Clydonia, Pepico, Vicus, etc. Aspragaloe, number 87. It is a mountain village, alt. 1.000 m, built on the slopes of Mount Mitsitli. It is the headquarters of the municipality of Zagari. Minadendra, number 89. It is built on the southwest side of the Vicus Gorge and offers a stunning view of the gorge. Must. Byzantine Monastery of Eg. Porskivi, 15th century. Vitsa, number 88. It is a mountain settlement at the entrance of the Vicus Gorge, on the southeastern slopes of Stauros Peak. Enopedinga, number 90. Well-preserved traditional village, built near a plateau, alt. 960 m, on the slopes of Tinfit. Lefatapo, number 92. It stands out for its traditional architecture and prominent position, alt. 1.100 m. Catopedinga, number 91. It is built on a plateau, alt. 940 m. Must. The Chapel of Eg. Nicolau, 15th century. Aristid, number 93. Beautiful traditional Pyrrhus village nearby. Msavo Uni, number 94, and Clydonia. Vicus, number 95. It is built at the extreme end of the peak of Kastriki, 1.335 m, above the springs of Voidomatis. Amazing view. Pepico, number 96. Megalopepico, alt. 960 m, together with Pepico are among the most popular traditional Zagaric Foria, with a developed tourist infrastructure. End of page 14. Route B, 75 kilometers. Starting point 1, alternative starting point, Omnitsa, and then Risori, Skamneldli, etc. Aspragaloe, number 87. For information see Route A. Ilati, number 108. It is located in the northern part of Mount Mitsitli, alt. 960 m. Dilifo, number 107. Mountain village, alt. 1.000 m, on the slopes of Tinfit. From here start paths to the picturesque chapels of the village, the Vicus Gorge and Vitsa, number 88. Kipoi, number 106. Traditional village, alt. 800 m, very popular with lovers of alternative tourism and mountain sports. Kukuli, number 105. Traditional village at an altitude of 900 m with large mansions and fountains of unique folk architecture, with impressive stone-built houses and a small beautiful square, next to the Vicus ravine. Magnificent single and triple-arched stone bridges in the area. The Bridge of Kokoris, on Altsos number 190, is a stone single-arch bridge, 23.6 m arch span and 13.3 m arch height, located between the villages of Kukuli, Dilifo and Kipoi. It was built in 1750 with a total deck length of 36.4 m and 2.7 m width. Near the bridge is the so-called Avalis Cave, because Georgas Avalis took refuge in it in 1881 when he was being hunted by the Turks, a chapel dedicated to St. Porskivi and the Mill of Kukaras. Kirpasovo, number 104. Kirpasovo is amphitheatrically located on the edge of Mus area, alt. 1.100 m. Bratepta, number 103. The highest village of Zagari area, alt. 1.340 m, with an endless view in all directions. Skalatorod Etu, a stone-paved winding path of the 18th century, is its trademark. Sepalovo, number 102. It is the largest village in Zagari and seat of the municipality of Tinfit. Built on the slope of Tinfit, alt. 1.080 m, it is a base for excursions in the surrounding areas. Skamneldli, number 101. Skamneldli, alt. 1.100 m, is built in the foothills of Tinfit, on the slopes of Refaula, 2.157 m, next to the Sidefdo Campos, and between the streams of Gres and Lepsitos. Iliaseri, number 99. It is built at an altitude of 900 m, in the green nature. The oldest name of the village was Dobranovo. Nearby, Leicester, number 100.
Vrisakuri, number 98. It is a Vak-speaking village, alt. 940 m, in a wooded area. At a distance of 5 kilometers from the village and to the north flows the Eos River. End of page 15. Route C, 150 kilometers. Starting point 2. Nearby, Trikomo, number 50, Crania, number 66. Alternatively, one may start the trip from Metsovo, follow the suggested route B to Vavauza, and then head to Privole, etc. Mavarnaoit, number 4. It is a mountain village, alt. 770 m, in the regional unit of Grivny. Visit the Church of St. Dimitra and the chapels of Panagia, St. Christopher and St. Athanasius and St. Trinity. Zeukas, number 53, built at an altitude of 900 m with a wonderful view of Mount Olympias. The well-known chieftain Theodorus Zeukas came from Zeukas. Spileo, number 51. It is one of the oldest settlements in Western Macedonia. Its beauty and the uniqueness of the landscape were recognized by the state, which officially designated it as a place of historical and special natural beauty. Government Gazette 526/May 8, 1973. To the west of the community of Spileo, in an area that has been designated as of particular natural beauty, in front of the narrow mouth of the canyon that gapes like a door that was forgotten open, is the stone-built Portitsa Bridge, number 15, which was built around 1830 and consists of two unequal arches, with a large arch to the south, with an arch span of about 24 m, and a smaller one to the north, which adds another 10 m or so to its total length. Privoleki, number 54. It is a mountain village of the regional unit of Grivny at an altitude of 930 m. Smixi, number 62. The village, alt. 1250 m, originates from the mixing of Pinarites and Biga. Samarina, number 61. Named Vlahakuri, alt. 1.450 m, which is considered as the highest village in the Balkans. Nearby, ski center of Vasilitsa. Philippri, number 59. It is built at an altitude of 1.220 m on the slopes of Mount Smolika. Nearby, Doxiko, number 60. Topotra, number 57. Topotra, or Tauzi, is a picturesque village at an altitude of 940 m. Levdas, number 55. It is built at an altitude of 1.040 m on the slopes of Pindos. Nearby, Polonara, number 63. Avdela, number 64. It is of Vlakohoi, alt. 1.300 m, with a remarkable historical past. Privole, number 65. One of the most important resorts of Pindos, alt. 1.350 m, in the famous Valley Calde. Vavauza, number 81. Mountain village, altitude 1000 m, built on both banks of the Eos River and with its unique arched stone bridge built in 1748. End of page 16. Route D, 150 kilometers. Starting point 3, alternatively, you may start from Vavauza, right after completing Route C. Miliotids, number 116. It is first mentioned in documents of the Valon Monastery of Mtera in 1613. Karais, number 115. It is a mountain settlement at the ends of Mt. Mitsaitli, alt. 630 m. Kurvalari, number 114. A very old village, inhabited prior the conquest of Ioannina by the Turks in 1431. Antwikitis, number 113. It is a mountain settlement in Zagorek at an altitude of 730 m. Dikarifo, number 112. It is built on the Eni slopes of Mt. Mitsaitli at an altitude of 1.000 m. Manasi, number 111. It is a mountain settlement, alt. 900 m, on the slopes of Mitsaitli. Kalautis, number 110. It is located on the northern slopes of Mitsaitli, built at an altitude of 830 m. Dipotamo, number 109. It is located on the northern slopes of Mitsaitli, built at an altitude of 820 m. Nigates, number 74. Traditional Zagorian noble village, alt. 1.060 m, on the slopes of Teenfit.
The imposing three-story Church of Argyzorgios, number 263, at Nigate Village, number 74, a three-eyelegged basilica with three holy banks and three beautiful gates, is one of the most impressive churches in Pyrrhus. It was built together with the high bell tower in 1795 by the merchant Hatzfi Menzgin. The central aisle is dedicated to St. George, while the others to St. Demetrios and the Holy Trinity. The porch of the church is surrounded by arches on three sides. A8, number 75, Traditional Village, Alt. 960 m, with an excellent view, and the St. Nicholas Monastery, 1578. Letokaria, number 76. It is a beautiful village that does not have the traditional color that one expects to see in the Zagorokuri. Doliani, number 77. Traditional Village, Alt. 920 m, with typical Pyrrhosian houses and bridges. Trisana, number 85. Three narrows between hills gave their name to this beautiful mountain village, Alt. 940 m, with abundant water, springs and stone houses. Grivnity, number 84. Mountain village, Alt. 980 m, with running water, near which there is also a trout farm. Flabury, number 83. It is located at an altitude of 1.001 m, built on the slope of Mount Zucarezza. Dilago, number 82. Mountain village at an altitude of 1.000 m nearby. Elatukuri, number 80. Mkrimo, number 79. Castanonas, number 78. Pavuza, number 81. For information see Route C. End of page 17. Section: Museums, Galleries and Libraries. Kostas Lazaridis Museum, number 196, location: Kukuli, number 105. It has been operating under the auspices of the Rhizatirias Ecclesiastical School since 1990. Folklore Museum Agathos Teles, number 185, location: Kipoi, number 106. In it you can admire 40,000 exhibits from the daily life of the inhabitants of the Zagori region. Mushroom Museum, number 27, location: Levda, number 55. Opened its doors in 2011, with rich bibliography and audio-visual materials. Folklore Exhibition of Grivni, number 46, location: Samarina, number 61. With traditional costumes and old tools. Folklore Collection, Photo Exhibition of Monakia Brothers, number 49, location: Avdela, number 64. It operates during the summer months. Municipal Library of Pepico, number 139, location: Pepico, number 96. Material about the evolution of the Erzvikustchpek. Spiller Library, number 32, location: Spiller, number 51. Donation of D. Vulagiorgus. It now has the ability to lend over 250 books. End of page 18. Section: Attractions. Vikas Gorge Viewpoint, number 237, location: Lefatopo, number 92. A paved path leads to a panoramic viewpoint with kiosk, signs and area for picnics. Voidomatis River, number 235, location: Aristit, number 93. On the way from Aristit to Pepico, there is the Pepico Adrenaline Rafting starting point. Monument of the Zagorian Woman of Pindos, number 232, location: Aspragiloi, number 87. Sarakutsani Stani, number 201, location: Skemli, number 101. Outdoor exhibition representing the life of the Sarakutsans. Agral Record for Swimming Pools, number 143, location: Pepico, number 96. At an altitude of 980 m, wild eroded rocks hug small ponds, while small waterfalls between the hollows complete the landscape. Monument of Anitsa, number 28. Location: Samarina, number 61. Monument to the fallen officers and soldiers of 1940. Old Primary School, number 37, location: Spiller, number 51. It was built between the years 1930 and 1935. It is one of the first schools created in the area. It has been classified as a historical monument. Old Primary School, number 35, location: Tricomo, number 50. In Tricomo it is worth visiting the old primary school which was built in 1920. End of page 19. Section. Religious sites. Church of St. Demetrios, number 6, location. Mavroneia, number 4. Of great interest is the central church of the village, which dates back to 1818. Church of St. Athanasios, number 132, location. Minadendra, number 89. Landmark of the area, the central church of the village, built in 1804. Church of St. Vlasios, number 135, location. Pepiko, number 87. In the center of Megalopapigo village. Built in 1852. Holy Church of the Assumption of the Virgin, number 193, location. Koukweli, number 105. It is said to be among the 3 best churches in Zagaria. Holy Church of the Assumption of the Virgin, number 166, location. Dilifo, number 107. Church of the Virgin Mary, dedicated to the Assumption, with a wood-carved iconostasis and frescoes. Church of St. Nikolaos, number 207, location. Sepalovo, number 102. Church, 18th century, with frescoes and a gilded iconostasis. Holy Monastery of Evangelistria, number 224, location. Enopedina, number 90. At the entrance of the village of Enopedina, dominates this impressive monastery, an excellent example of the traditional architecture of Zagarohornia. Monastery of St. Porskivi, number 133, location. Minadendra, number 89. The monastery is a real fortress with well-built cells, hatch, well, etc., all of which are adorned with elaborate stonework. End of page 20. Section. Famous old bridges. Bridge of Mulo, number 182, location. Kipoi, number 106. It is located in the village of Kipoi in central Zagari, on the river Beatiko. Bridge of Nautsos number 190, location. Koukweli, number 93. It is located between the villages of Koukweli, Dilifo and Kipu of central Zagari. Luatisa Bridge or Alefti, number 21, location. Spilea, number 51. It is located in of Spilea and south of the bridge of Kautsoyanis. Kurtsojani Bridge, number 16, location. Spilea, number 51. It is located 3 kilometers from the Cape, Triple Arch of 1800. Portitsa Bridge, number 15, location. Spilea, number 51. It is located south of the village of Spilea, in a landscape of amazing beauty. Bridge of Izaga, number 14, location. Trikomo, number 50. It has the longest arch span, 15 m, of the surviving bridges of Macedonia, total length 70 m. Kakila Bridge, number 13, location. Trikomo, number 50. Difficult to access, especially in autumn and winter, is the Bridge of Congelia, next to the road that connects the villages Trikomo and Manahiti. End of page 21. Section. Other. Information Centers of the North Pindos National Park. The purpose of the operation of the information centers is to introduce visitors to the important ecological and cultural characteristics of the protected area of Northern Pindos, as well as to raise their awareness towards the natural and man-made environment. In their spaces, exhibits are presented, and projections are made about the natural wealth of the national park, about the unique architecture, history and folklore of the region. Guided tours for organized groups of visitors, such as tourist groups, carpi, schools, universities, etc., are also carried out. Their visitors are supplied with free printed material, informed, depending on their interests, about attractions, observation points, hiking routes, monuments and in general about the activities they can develop in the national park area during their stay in this. Today, in the area of the North Pindos National Park, 6 information centers operate. In Aspragilo, number 87, in Metsovo, number 117, in Mavroneia, number 4, in Varuza, number 81, in Papigo, number 96, and in Clydonia. Website www.pindosnationalpark.gr. Aspragilo, number 264. Phone 26530 22241. Email kpasprag@otenet.gr. Address 161 Asfaka Visakoria Provincial Road, 44007 Aspragiloi. Mavroneia, number 2. Phone
24,620 87,563. Email kpmauran@gmail.com. Address Greek known Vavouza Provincial Road, 51,100 Matraneli, Pepiko, number 134. Phone 26,530 25,096. Email kppapigo@gmail.com. Address 44,004 Mikropepiko, Metsovo, number 265. Phone 26,560 42,720. Email kpmetsovo@gmail.com. Address 44,200 Metsovo, Vavouza, number 266. Phone 26,560 22,843. Email kpvoussas@gmail.com. Address 44,014 Vavouza, Clydonia, number 267. Address 44,100 Clydonia. End of page 22.
About the Inter-IPA Cross-Border Cooperation Program Greece-Albania 2014-2020. The Inter-IPA CBC Program Greece-Albania 2014-2020 was approved by the European Commission on July 30, 2015 by Decision C-2015-5482. The second modification of the program was approved by the European Commission on February 14, 2018 by Decision C-2018-559. The overall strategy of the program is to find that balance between sustainable regional development and enhancement of cross-border cooperation among local population and regional institutions, in accordance with EU and national policies, in order to address common challenges through joint interventions. The total budget allocated to the program, according to the second modification, is €55.07673, out of which €45.96522, 85%, is union support and the €8.11152, 15%, the national counterpart. The eligible cross-border area spreads from the Ionia Sea to the Prespa Lakes. Greece. The regional units of Grivni, Kastoria, Florina, Art, Thesprotia, Ioannina, Preveza, Zakynthos, Corfu, Kefalina and Lefkada. Albania. The regions of Vlora, Gjirokasta, Keres and Birate. Westside. https. Greece-Albania. Program Area Map. Inter-IPA Cross-Border Cooperation Program Greece-Albania 2014-2020. Address 65 Lot. Oikis Skoholiza, 57,001 Thessaloniki, Greece. Phone +30 2310 469680. Fax +30 2310 469602. Email jts_grel@mor.gr. Managing Authority of European Territorial Cooperation Programs. Address 65 Lot. Oikis Skoholiza, 57,001 Thessaloniki, Greece. Phone +30 2310 469600. Fax +30 2310 469602. Email info@mor.gr. Back cover. Our vision is to foster the development of accessible tourism of the cross-border area of Greece-Albania and establish the regional and international tourism destination for all. Project partners: Urban Research Institute, URI. Greek National Confederation of People with Disability. PED Pyrrhus. Northern Pindos National Park. Birate Municipality. Contact US Westside. www.forall-project. Email zvokopola@urid.org.al. Facebook Accessibility Tourism for All. Instagram Accessible Tourism.